here at the Kazoo UK Championship. The evening session with 2 more spots to be taken to complete the round of 16 lineup here at the York Barbican. And it's good evening to Dominic Dale. Hi, Dom.
Good evening, Phil. But 2 wonderful cueists on show for us this evening, experienced. Current form.
Yes, they last met back in 2020. A pair of meetings that year with the same frame distance as we have this evening, but that went to a decider. Mark King, which takes some doing. King, as we know, one of the toughest match players on the tour. Got pretty close to that red, so close in fact that it stayed right over.
Anything else? Oh, that's not bad if the cue ball can just rebound.
What he's capable of. Last season was for the best of Murphy.
Shaun Murphy 8.
The TV cameras, particularly, of course, Dave Gilbert.
That's vintage Murphy. Terrific long potter.
Backspin out the cue ball. Oh, well, I was just about to say, he gets a lot of backspin on the ball because he used...
1.
I've played Shaun Murphy.
9.
But of course, having come through qualifying, he's already guaranteed cut-off for the Masters. Opportunity knocks potentially for...
To his thumb. Very long Doug Mountjoy was, as his Dave Gilbert.
Who was, of course, at the time, very much...
38.
Ray Reardon, of course, holds the accolade.
Great.
Meanwhile, Dave Gilbert going about the business of trying to punish Shaun.
Both these players, Phil, have
53.
a style of...
Yes, it's got the potential this evening, seeing that green. And Gilbert's looking in... And that's gone wrong.
David Gilbert 68.
But there's only 50.
Usual shadows cast by the lights, etc. But Shaun looks a little out of sorts.
1.
So most of the damage, and straight back in to kill the frame off after Murphy. Relatively routine pot.
7. 2. 34.
Well, the early signs
38.
are very encouraging for Dave Gilbert. He looks to be queuing very... with a big...
David
Won this title back in 2008, and it was a dramatic finish. To put it mildly, he was taken... Since then, he's been finalist in 2012 when he lost. And that's another sweet lot.
Oh, he avoided the red.
And inevitably that's going to have quite a significant impact on his ranking.
16.
Made the last 16.
22. Shaun Murphy, 29.
Yeah, terrific pot. Hand on the table.
So he's having to just keep a mind's eye picture of where that red is. I think he's missed this again now. I wonder if Dave will attempt this red. Well, this won't reach either, will it?
Murphy was immediately concerned about the in-on.
Dave Gilbert potted her. Quite wise, I think, to play the safety. That's a mistake from Shaun.
One.
It was a big moment. 4 up with 5 to play on Mark Williams, but and was hammered
15.
by his practice partner, Mark Selby.
Playing a good safety won't be easy,
David Gilbert, 20.
but that's just a little narrow.
Well, and a miss. Shaun Murphy, 4.
Well, excellent shot this. That's a very good shot.
And that was another good one, given
1.
how close he was.
I'm surprised he chose to play the green that way.
Very good.
5.
Certainly there was evidence this afternoon in the epic match, a real battle, particularly after the interval, after the first 4 frames had been fluent. Trump eventually coming through to play the winner of this.
8. 16.
And a good response to losing this little break.
Shaun Murphy, 23.
Well, it's only one snooker to tie, so
He's tried to swerve around the pink, contact the yellow.
now
Shaun Murphy, 2. And defense.
and Gilbert concedes such off, but maybe lost a bit of rhythm in that second frame, which was bittier. Shaun Murphy has managed to win it to level Joe Yulong against Ronnie O'Sullivan, as Murphy again finds the middle of the pocket from long range.
Nothing easy to get onto. I don't know if this is going to work out.
Shaun Murphy, 3. Fall. Miss. Shaun Murphy, 5.
Make. A lot easier to make.
1. 7. 23.
Frame.
30.
Murphy.
30.
Does victory. Of course, were he to have a great run at the Crucible at the end of this season, then
One. I wasn't expecting him to bounce back in this sort of style.
would any fragile confidence. Potted a couple of
63.
key. Knocked in another cracker at the start of this one, but ultimately it was a safety error from Gilbert.
71.
season, which I think is indicative of what was a
79.
disappointing campaign. Perhaps surprisingly, the highest break of the week remains relatively modest. Of course, we also had... But this has been excellent from Murphy.
$94.
The last frame.
Shaun Murphy.
Shame about
94.
the black. In a beautiful 94 break in the third to lead 2-1. One more to come before the interval. In this, their 8th meeting. Well, that is a surprise.
Wasn't far off. Has he been fortunate?
David Gilbert, 6.
Turned it down though.
Very nicely struck.
Humidity can also...
6.
Ultimately disappointed, and
David
the key...
Gilbert.
No mistake this time, though.
1.
I'm thinking if he does... But removing this red away from the blacks...
16.
Frame. Having let Dave Gilbert in.
But now they're much easier to get onto, although...
32. $36.
No problem though.
40.
But that's gone wrong.
Shaun Murphy, 51.
So that hubbub you can hear is for the end of the mini session. Well, you can see the disappointment. Dave Gilbert not happy.
1 interval lead.
The boil since that first frame where he looked so good.
Shaun Murphy, 1.
Oh, really good. Really good.
1.
Pitt. And just pushing the yellow safe for a bit more.
Interviews and on social media, I think the players know it now.
Thing is, if you're going to thrive and get your hands dirty, if you will. Well, that was a good shot.
Looks good to me. He took it on because...
David Gilbert, 5.
Yellow and the green. In fact, they tried to chip it behind the black spot.
Oh, the last thing he needed was that.
One.
Well, what a fright better. Going into the mid-session interval. What a chance he's giving himself. Murphy will be kicking himself.
Just
10.
about okay.
Excellent.
13.
Couldn't have hit that much better.
17. 22. 28.
Well, conjure what could be a very significant... But he's had the last laugh in framing. To the table to break off, and he'll be feeling a whole lot better than he would have been had he been 3-1 behind. And but one thing he has been able to do,
From Shaun's point of view,
nicely done.
Nine.
Dave Gilbert started this match. Look capable of, as you can see, he's pop.
18.
And then 27. This kind of situation.
re-establish. There is the... That sounded like...
Very good to watch.
40.
Ranking event, well, that would be something again all. Lead. How
69.
quickly the momentum.
This is the result of...
70.
Very fluent, very measured, lovely rhythm. No century,
David Gilbert,
but 83 was very close to being 2 frames clear.
Two behind is a bit of a serious deficit when you consider the type of season that Shaun's had.
And that confidence that Gilbert displayed in the first frame is now flowing back again.
Screw off the pack. To be on the black that way.
$35.
And of course his honesty in owning up to a push shot at the start of the previous frame.
Good stuff from Dave Gilbert.
A little frustrated with 1 or 2 errors he made. Match around and the feel of the match as well. He's missed it.
David Gilbert,
Well,
67.
is there going to be another twist?
1.
Having been largely kept off the table.
Easy ones in which to
didn't flinch, so that one needed the full width of the pocket, and he had
5 blacks, and all that remain now are the 6 colours from their spots, and Shaun
than he would have liked, but no
42.
problem. Murphy then getting on top, relinquishing that grip.
45.
Gilbert is going to need a couple of blacks to get it
49.
done. Exceptionally well.
50.
But he's done that.
What
a frame.
black. Never easy to avoid the chance of leaving your opponents a double.
It was close.
Three cushions, but no, Shaun was just playing the safety. It's a good one.
Hit it thin, which is what you want to do in those circumstances. So here's a... In it goes. Gilbert's earlier break of 67 and then potting the respotted black into the green pocket after Gilbert had missed frame ball red to the right centre. That's bound for the pink.
Catching players out.
1.
Dave Gilbert has a
theme of his run to the World Final a couple of seasons ago when he produced
7.
some inspirational snooker. He got the crowd on side at the Crucible. As Gilbert goes into them.
$13.
Hard to predict which way it's heading next because didn't want the cannon on the brown, of course. It's another great pot, isn't it? Because
33.
It's always tricky, that. Oh, but he's undercut that one by a margin. So that. And Murphy back to his best with the rest, having missed his first 2 attempts this evening. Yeah, pretty good. His weaker link. You know how brilliant he is as a potter and break builder.
One.
Yes, he's been as good as ever tonight from long range.
Eight.
Black and the 2 reds tied up together there.
15. 22.
Played the topspin shot instead.
29.
How's this going to work out?
When he was poised for 3-1. Dave Gilbert's. It was a great clearance, it must be said,
36.
from Murphy.
43.
Only just, but it dropped.
51.
And once again.
58.
To get on top again. Judd Trump for a place in the quarter-finals of the UK Championship. Murphy was up very quickly off that break. Another great pot.
Dave Gilbert has lost 2 rather.
And equally. Yeah, there was pressure on it. There was pressure, and he's very.
There's a long way to go in the.
So Murphy's. He was 0-2. Oh, it's another really good pot. Obviously, the pot was easy enough. It was getting.
David. 1. Shaun Murphy.
Oh, there was hardly any gap. He must have played the plant there, Dave Gilbert, because.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Very
David
nearly
Gilbert
went in
won.
off. Yeah, getting a bit tense now.
1.
No. Oh, well. What did you think, Dom?
16. 20.
But in the previous frame, when Shaun was clear.
28.
Found himself 4-3 down, but with that red go, the grip-on proceedings to be loosened. But it's great entertainment for this Barbican crowd.
Shaun's only carrying on because he's going to try to get a free ball. So 1 foul plus a free ball. And get the red near the black. And there is a realistic chance of a free ball.
What an effort this is.
Capable of getting the snookers that he requires and the penalty points from them.
He could, and that's surely it.
1.
So Dave Gilbert has stopped the rock. And this match.
10. 13.
The only other match that was also over the best of 11, and Shaun Murphy won
David
the decider.
Gilbert 13 and a frame.
But Dave Gilbert has won a crucial 8th frame. Line of a possible 11. Are we headed for another decider? We had one earlier today, a titanic battle between Judd Trump and
Robert Murphy from Dublin.
And are we heading for...
Finally, Shaun misses a red from long range. And he has left the other one here for Dave Gilbert.
1.
Oh, this is tracking perfectly. So the
5.
oh, it hasn't. He may
13.
Yeah, very good. He's negotiated it. He only dropped 2 frames from George in Sheffield after the disappointment. Yes, and those frames slip through your grasp. Takes a lot of them aside, in pretty good shape. Occasion. Being ruthless.
4. 53.
has made breaks of 53, 50s.
Yes, he's outscoring Murphy now by
59.
150. And he's taken
73.
5th frame that put him 3-2 up.
80.
Now looking to get...
David Gilbert 86.
Again,
And
finally played when he was 4 down with 5 to play against Ali Carter and came through. Famously was 5 down with 6 to play.
On to open up the balls and create a chance for himself, because he's just opened the pack there.
one.
And there is that good pot from this snooker.
Foul. No miss. Shaun Murphy 4. 1.
86 from Dave Gilbert.
We know that he's lost a great deal of weight. It's looking most recent. Whatever the outcome tonight.
Pots. Shaun had to pound.
Momentum. And then, of course, Gilbert missed a red for 4-2. With the momentum going into the decider with this big
76.
break.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's come down quite a bit as well. We had 2 lengths, then the pace has been rather more sprightly. In the tournament, and he's done so, and he's done it in style. It was a very proud moment when he made 500 as a professional.
100 115. 120.
And this really has been outstanding.
120. 100.
Magnificent.
Thank you.
I have the last laugh.
He's such a dangerous potter. Great shot there from Dave.
You've made the point already this week, Dom, that for the seeded players there is that pressure at the end of the season in the shape of the runners-up points for his World Championship run.
Does go, does it? Oh, he's gone for another one. What a pot that was from Shaun Murphy.
Carry on doing what I do best, and that's attack the balls, and that's what he did in that brilliant pot from Murphy has now, so he's in stroke.
Played for it.
Isn't there? 2 more big tournaments before Christmas, second and third legs.
33.
But right now,
From. Oh, look at that. Wasn't sure it would go.
yeah, he wasn't all that fond of it, was he? And he's rattled it.
48.
Oh, superb pot from Dave Gilbert.
David Gilbert, 8.
Not close. But there was. But it's about
15.
getting against a top-class opponent would be a real tonic for him. Off on Dave because he's played some good stuff for sure.
29.
He's pushed. He hasn't had too many event against a top player. And now
36.
And of course but it's not just the fact that he's won, it's the way in which he's won this evening, Murphy. And he's bossed this final frame.